everyone, welcome back to Bukio TV. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn the bell notification on. So anytime we upload new video onto YouTube, you will be notified. Thank you.
Bloodletting and carnage stop. The people's will should prevail. The Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers condemns in strong terms the violence and breach of the peace, culminating in several deaths in our communities during the 2019 elections. We are also disappointed by the alleged involvement of the military and SARS officials in the direct process of the 2019 elections, other than assisting the police to keep peace and maintain law and order when officially invited by INEC to do so. Our dear state is progressively turned into a theater of war by some desperate politicians and their military collaborators. The people of Rivers State are being manipulated and humiliated systematically by enemies of the state, especially some elected politicians and government appointees whose desperate attempt to appeal their paymasters amounts to a betrayal of our people. As a traditional council, we are committed to ensuring that peace reigns in our communities. We therefore strongly appeal to our sons not to allow themselves to be used to destroy their people and state. What we have today is a few government appointees using government apparatus, including men in uniform, to cause chaos and breakdown of law and order. Our people who have attempted to resist such illegal action either have been arrested or simply dealt with extrajudiciously. Our kingdoms and communities have been massively militarized. Innocent people have been helplessly arrested and detained. In some cases, they have been killed. We would have temporarily tolerated the intimidating presence of the military if they were kept to keep the peace and protect us from political thugs and miscreants. We are sad to note that in many of our kingdoms and communities, the uninformed or military men are actively involved in giving cover to politicians and their thugs who are carrying away ballot boxes and result sheets. There are also allegations that some of these uniformed personnel are fake soldiers, but the real soldiers have not arrested any of those so-called fake soldiers involved in this dastardly act. The Army has also come out on AIT today, 11th March 2019, to state that the people in Army uniforms are fake. So we ask, why are they not being arrested if they are thugs in military uniforms? The silence of the Peace Committee, headed by General Abdulsalami Abubakar, is deafening. This is the time for the said Peace Committee to call all the parties, including the military, who are breaching the peace accord to order. You cannot ask parties to accept the results of elections that are brazenly rigged, manipulated and falsified in an environment of intimidation and violence. Last time we checked, the Commander-in-Chief, the President of Nigeria, has not given any such order. Neither has the Chief of Staff or Chief of Air Staff ordered the invasion or full participation of the military in the electoral process in our various kingdoms. So, who has deployed the military, army and air force in this number, even assaulting officials of the INEC and taking over their premises when they were not invited there by INEC? How come the military has taken over collation centers, including INEC office in Port Harcourt? Why are they fighting with police to take over the INEC office and results coming from the LGAs? We need peace in Rivers State. The people's will must prevail. We urge INEC to declare all verifiable results and immediately look into only compromised results on units and wards basis, where boxes were snatched by thugs or military personnel. We cannot go through another round of election at a later date. INEC must ensure that collected results are declared and are not tampered with by third parties. The Nigerian Army must immediately identify and arrest the so-called political thugs in military uniforms. They are the only organization equipped to do so. Several persons were killed in Abonema, Ogoni, Ahoda West, Emo, etc. We are calling on the federal government of Nigeria, all Nigerians and the international community to come to our aid. Peace must return to our state. Our people have rejected these greedy and disloyal politicians who are only fighting for their pockets, with their children tucked away in foreign universities and schools, while putting forward the children of the poor in line of fire as cannon fodder. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much for watching Bookie O TV. Do not forget to comment below, share this video, and click on that subscribe button. And remember to tap the notification bell so you will be notified anytime we upload a new video onto YouTube. Until I come your way again, stay beautifully blessed.